Hello everybody and welcome back to Nepal in U4. We had a really fine episode yesterday where Bengal attacked us. We managed to turn the tides on them, steal some land from their friendo and for myself. We devved up a province to pop the Renaissance, and then Bengal got their face bashed in by Risa, which is now a little scary because I might have to deal with them. And I have gone through a period of... Oh, the cat's back. A period of massive expansion. We expanded extremely rapidly. And unfortunately, it's starting to catch up to us in that we can barely balance the economy. And I think I might actually end up taking out some more loans, too. What I need to do is smack down any potential rebels. Make sure they're gone. If the rebels are gone, then I can reduce the military slider. I need 100 and something ducats to get the Renaissance. What does the Renaissance give me right away? Construction cost and dev cost. That's not a big deal for me right now, so I can wait on that. I think I can wait. I don't have enough monarch points in the bank. I almost said ducats. Monarch points in the bank to tech up right now anyway. So I think I could just wait. I'm really not that far behind. Everybody in the region is like a 5, and I'm at 4. Hey, cat. You're just the sweetest little man. We have rebel factions that are at 80%, but that's not that big of an issue right now. The only thing I'm really worried about is the big guys in the area. This one and this one. And you know what? I'm gonna start improving relations with you two. You're not touching me, but he's touching my vassals. My vassal, Dang. Nobles demand... I can't lose the stability point. That's harsh. Was that 1 or 2 more loans? That was 1 more loan. I need cash. At lower interest. Okay. Okay. Is that the only way? I can get some from these guys, the Vaishyas. But I don't want to push them off. Just gonna go ahead and do that. I can get some I can get a loan at a lower interest rate from the Jains. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I want it. I want it, and I want it now. Bengali separatists. All right, what are we at? Minus 0.1. That's not a big deal. I just want it to be. I want it to be done. I want the institution. And we got it. And I took out one of those Jain loans, which is nice. Lower interest rate. Well, the first bank loan is only 20. 4 loans deep isn't the end of the world. It really isn't. Bengali. So, like down here is where they're likely to hit. It was these two. Oh, you know what? Because I devved that area up so much, it would probably be a massive stack. 18,000. Be an 8. Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. And then I sat there and I thought, I was like, oh wait, it might be a really big deal. And hopefully we don't get unlucky and have them fire on us anyway. So that one's at 0.8. I'm actually turning a profit. Oh, what is this? Anti-Muslim edict. Missionary strength up, tolerance of heretics down. Well, I don't like the name, but I do like the missionary strength. And we don't have any heathens in here anyway, so we'll take it. It's not that big of a deal for us. At the end of the year, this should drop by another 0.5, I think. It did. Okay, so... Oh, hi, Urisa. We should be friends, not enemies. I'm not a bad man. I'm giving you finger paintings, teaching you how the Renaissance works. No longer a valid rival. I accept that. Hopefully Urisa's not on the list. Oh, that's really unfortunate. They are on the list. I guess... I don't want to... They're so much bigger than me. What do I lose for not having a... You need at least 2 rival to not have a penalty. Your power projection and score. Not enough rivals. -1 yearly. I really don't want to rival any of these people. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I apologize. I just... The lesser of several evils. So next year, this will drop down. This one will drop down to 0. And theoretically, it shouldn't fire. Theoretically, it shouldn't fire. Theoretically, it shouldn't fire. What's the odds on this one? 3 years, 2.7 years. So if either of these fire, it's because I'm unlucky. If we can get to the end to next year, everything will drop by another half a thingy. So we're halfway through the year and everything's fine. I could handle these ones. To make sure they don't fire. But that's another 100 military power points. Oh, I can't believe I paid for +2 stability. I almost never do that. I really needed it. I need to like consolidate everything. I've got decent autonomy. I've got 30, 20, 30, 40% autonomy in a lot of areas, which means they're not producing. How about my capital? It's going there. All right. Everybody's stealing my finger paintings. At least it's spreading relatively slowly to everybody. No, it doesn't spread at all if you don't like me. Yeah, I think I'll just let them do it. Mawar. Declining power. Oh. They just lost some influence. Oh, good. It went down. Good. Okay. All is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Haven't been able to afford a... Wow, I've got a... These are all 3. Aggressive expansion, monthly autonomy change, goods produced modifier. Those are all good things. This is a great guy. Chandra. Chandra's been good. Been good to me. It's a good guy. And you love me. Merchants worried about lack of protection. That's why we call it free trade. Gain mercantilism, lose... Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Mercantilism costs 100 ducats, or 100 diplo ducats. So paying significantly less than that for a point? Yeah, that's fine. Give me slightly more trade power. Slightly more. Yes, excellent. I'll have it... Well, I mean, the next one's colonialism, yes? Colonialism will take a long time to spread over here, but if I could get to the coastline... That would be... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the coastline anytime soon, though. Do you have any friends? Did anybody care about you? Not really. Nobody important. I gotta click. Yeah, I could declare war on this guy as a proxy war to just gobble up the whole region. But like I said, we need to calm our butts for a while. No, there's just wars breaking out everywhere, aren't there? Well, that wasn't too bad, really. It got unlucky and it hit, but it really wasn't that bad. Although I got my ass kicked somehow. How did I get my ass kicked that bad by rebels? How did that happen? They didn't even have a leader. How is that, like, physically possible? They didn't even have a leader. There was no combat modifiers for them. That's unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. How did I manage that? Magnus luck. That's how I managed that. I managed to keep them out of the fort, though. That's a step in the right direction. That was really unfortunate. That even hit was really unfortunate. And then on top of that, I actually lost the battle. Get those troop numbers back up. Switch this one out to the better guy. It's fine. All right, rolled. Like, I have everything. Well, no, they have better military tactics than me. Why do they have better military tactics than me? Shouldn't they be the same tech level as me? Or do rebels... I don't actually know. Now that I think about it. Do rebels have, like, the aggregate tech level of the area around you? Well, when's the next time military tactics gets a boon? 6. Yeah, they're probably tech level 6. That's why. I wonder if that was it. I wonder if they were tech level 6. Well, I don't need to, you guys can just hang out over here now. That cost us a pretty penny. Between keeping the fort up and the money spent on getting those troops back. That meant I couldn't repay that loan. Shame. Foreign investors. Whoa! Prestige. Oh, yeah, that makes them like me more. Yeah, I'll take that. And here we got local merchants outcompeted. Or Kacha's of printing goes down. Oh, I don't care about that. Local unrest goes down. Local trade power goes up. Local. Well, that's like, I guess that's okay. I don't want unrest right now, so yeah, not going to be taking the unrest. I bet you those rebels were just more tech. I honestly thought they spawned at well, no, I'm not so sure. I thought they spawned at the same tech level you are. Now I haven't the foggiest idea. Haven't the foggiest. Well, any chance to turn a profit is good. Can I repay one of those loans? Or repay the smallest one? At least get that interest off the books. Highest profit I've had so far, and that's with my military up. I think what I'll do is I'm going to wait for this to get down to 0. Nope, I'm leaving now because of the attrition. It'll be down. Well, looks like it's still on 0. What about it? Nope, it's on 0. Border friction. Jumla lose. Yeah, that's fine. I could take the prestige hit. I lost a claim on Dodi. That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, so swoosh that all the way down, and we will repay our loans. I'm going to keep that fort up because it's on like a 40 dev province. We'll get the Renaissance Embrace soon. I'm not renewing those loans. I don't like that. And then once we are teched up, and back on track, which will happen soon, we'll be able to start doing some more expansion wars to kind of take over the mountains here. So if I declare war on these guys, I get to fight these ones as well. But, you know, military tech level 6, military tech level 4 on my side. We got to deal with that. But we're working on it. Oh, we got to get some ideas going, though. All my ideas are so good. Like, the first two are like, meh, but fort defense, I think stacking fort defense, like getting, you know, building forts in my mountains, stacking fort defense, that'll be great. And then it's just straight military. From here out, it's just straight military. The only one in here that isn't straight military is this one. And that just makes everybody love you more. God, is Nepal that's the question. Could Nepal Prussia harder than Prussia? Huh. Interesting. I don't think so because of the Prussian government form, but they give them a run for their money. How much is it to repay a loan? Oh, I took out another one. I forgot about that. Oh no. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. And we can pick a deity that's more beneficial right now. Like interest per annum. Reduce the interest on my loans. That was a shame. Alright, repay a loan. Woo! There we go. Alright, so I know there's one person, I think it's the Jains have some interesting things. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give a province to the Jains. Yeah. I can give him anything. Here, how about this one right here? It's fine. Get him a little bit. Oh, that's not the right one. Give him a little bit of this. Because if I could get the investigate corruption thing, I could debase my currency and take the corruption, then immediately get rid of the corruption. Corruption is at least 2 points. Jain's influence needs to be higher. So what was the build, Jain? Gain influence. Gain base tax in that province. Which decreases dev cost. That's so cool. I like this. I like all this stuff. This one's influence, right? Oh my god, that's great. Now we go over here. We debase the currency. Then we go back here. We go to the Jains. And we investigate our corruption. Then we use that debased currency to repay a loan. Okay, that worked. Also, I got a free tax increase there. That was worth 55 admin points. That's great. I really like I really like the estates. I really do. I like them. I really like the way they're operating now. It feels like there's a little bit more for you to work with there. A little bit more options. You don't have to give them land, so you can just tell them to go screw if you don't want to deal with them. Or you could utilize it. Well, I always think it's better. I always thought it was really useful to utilize them. I still think it is. All right. The Rajput power in India is predicated on centuries of conquest, colonization, and settlement of lands beyond their power base in Rajasthan. Particularly bold and ambitious scion of a noble clan has appeared at court on a quest. Ooh, he had a quest to enhance the prestige of his kin. Approaching the Maharaja, He asked permission to settle Sikkim. That's what. Yeah, that's my mountain province right over here. Where he shall found a new town. He promises in exchange to accept the rule of the Nepal state and to raise an army in support of wherever is needed. Allow him to take over the province and found a new settlement. So, yeah. That's fine. That's not a big deal. That gives another province over to the Rajputs. So they got 2. The Jains got 1. I love it. I love it. It's great. It's great. I really like the estates. I really hope that this new is the tweaks to the estate system help the people who don't like the estates see the benefit that they're like you have the option to just not give them any land and not deal with them, basically. You know, you could pretty much ignore them. But you can, like what I did here, I managed to get rid of one of my loans early by utilizing the estate system, which was really sweet. I like that. And I got a free dev there. I really like that. Also, the elephants wandering around is great, especially if you're going to be fighting like Europeans at some point when they come over here, or if you ever go over there, it's just like, oh shit, elephants. Border friction. I will revoke my claim. I'm fine with that. Actually turning a profit. I'm really okay with the way things are going right now. I thought that it may be like the end of my campaign when Bengal attacked me. But now look at them. I mean, it was better when it was half Bengal and half Orissa, so they were both moderately powerful. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. I did take all of their shit. Huzzah! We gained our first idea group. Which I think has to be military. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with aristocratic. Because of the military tech cost, the autonomy change, the national manpower modifier, tradition decay, that one not so much, mercs not so much, and the leader siege pip. I'm going with aristocratic. I am not going to take it right now. And I'm going to pop over here, and I'm going to focus on military. And once we repay some loans, I'm going to start getting some advisors up in here to help out my country. We have to kind of tech up before we can sell one of its provinces. Is the province now okay? You don't see that a lot. Delhi sold the province to Gugi. Tributary state of Chagatai. Okay. I'm not gonna say. I find that very interesting. You don't see that a lot. You know, whatever needs to be done. I've seen the AI sell province to other AI occasionally, not often though. Let's see, interest. My interest really isn't that bad. 2 loans, paying a little bit of interest. Oh, another negative event. Scandal in the court. Ugh. I was about to repay that loan, and then there was a scandal in the court. Okay, military tech level 5. Indian arquebusiers. Don't mind if I do. Elephant archers. Don't mind if I do on that one as well. Normally, my advice is to try to unlock your national ideas as soon as possible, but now I'm regretting that. Because I forgot about this. Military technology cost. If I had gotten this first, I'd pay less for those techs. I should have done it the other way around. My bad. I really should have done that the other way around. Okay, well, small mistake aside, I think this has been a good episode of revitalizing the nation and trying to stabilize the realm, getting the autonomy down is more important than ever to start unlocking your government edicts here. What do I got coming up next? Let's see. Decentralized bureaucracy, max promoted cultures up, or centralized bureaucracy and monthly autonomy change down. Both good. But honestly, I mean, this is already the same group. Tibetan is the only thing I have that's not in the same culture group, but it's only 5%. Is it? Let's see. Okay, so I have about 100 dev because 5 dev is 5%, so it's really not that big of a deal. But anywho, thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying this series, and I will see you all next time.